Good afternoon. Make sure my volume is all the way up. I want to welcome you to Sunday afternoon. I was trying to hurry up and clean my desk before I hit the live button, so while I'm waiting for a few people to come on, I'm just kind of straighten up a little. When you come on, say hello. Well, hi, Martha. I don't think I've seen you here before. Hi, Corin. Corin? I keep wanting to call you Corrine. Hey, Terry. Happy Sunday, my friend. Thank you for sharing, Corin. Susan. Susan, I hadn't seen you in a while. Hi, Pat. Welcome, everyone. I was trying to hurry up and clean my little desk area before I got started. I didn't realize it was already almost 3. Hi, Leah. Am I pronouncing that right, Leah? I think I am. I still have a squeaky chair. I need to figure out where that squeak is coming from. Donna. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sharing, Pat. Carol. Welcome, everyone. Do y'all notice anything? Terry, do you notice anything? Hi, Carol from Wisconsin. My tree is back up. Susan says, yes, grandson has us all busy, plus behind in Christmas card. Susan, I am there for you because I am in the same situation. My problem is I can't decide what I want to do. And you know what? I don't have a watch on, but it's already what is today? Today's the 12th. Thank you for sharing, Carol. Yes, Pat, the tree's back up. The tree's back up. All of the ornaments that were scattered literally everywhere. Uh-oh. We have first responders going by in the background. Okay, so just a little update on, okay, we're Sunday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember what day. The babies went back. Nina and Bootsy went back. Actually, everybody had to go for their follow-up appointment, even Whitney upstairs. Nina and Bootsy were over the 2-pound weight. All they needed was final shots. And so they were cleared by the clinic for their surgery. So it was like, yay! But at the same time, it was like, And so, I kid you not, you guys, it took me 2 days, at least 1.5, probably even a full 2 days for me to put their stuff away. It took me that long to put my tree back up. It took me that long to take their bedding out of the area they were sleeping in and go wash it and kind of basically get rid of any evidence that they were here. And so that's the sad part. That's the sad part when they go. And I'm gonna tear up because it's always sad. Don't cry for me. It's a happy sad. It's always a good feeling when I've done my job and I give them back and they're ready for their forever family. So anyway, and you know what? And that's what my husband, that's what my husband says. He says, why do you do this to yourself? You're always crying. You cry when they die and you cry when you give them back. And I'm like, I can't help it. It's everything that happens in between that gives me joy. And so, yeah, it's that. And so when they're gone, you know, our cats are equally like looking around like what's going on. And then I'm just like, okay, now I don't have to worry about opening the door and they run out. Or now I don't have to worry about them knocking over stuff in my craft area anymore, because that's where they were. They were down here with me. And so, and I don't have a tissue right here. And so, so yeah, but I have Whitney. I have to focus on upstairs. and she is just doing fabulous. And if I can get my husband's attention, I need to find a tissue. I will try to see if he can bring her down while I'm doing some announcements. Hold on. Babe! Other than just going and yelling. I'm gonna go see if he can go get her for me just like really, really quick. So hold on. And you can come interrupt me. Okay, you guys, he's gonna go get Whitney for me really, really quick and bring her down so that I can just kind of go, here's Whitney. She's getting so big, you guys, and she's very active and just, she's eating a lot and she's just a real joy. But she's still up in our master bedroom area, so that's where we still have her, basically. So, but I do want to welcome you. Let me backtrack a little bit for those of you that are joining for the first time. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. He's coming downstairs. And I am here to show you how you can use your Stampin' Up! Products for all of your card making, gifts, projects. You can come over here. He may get on camera just a little bit. Don't poke your nose right now. I'm just going to show them Whitney real quick. All right, you guys. Here's Miss Whitney. Look, Whitney. Look. Say hi to everybody on Facebook and YouTube. Look, who is that? Who? I know. See? Say hi, Susan. Say thank you for sharing, Donna. Hi, Terry, Pat. Hi, Mama. Mwah. She is really cute. Look at her. Okay, you ready to go back upstairs? She has no idea what's going on right now, so she's just like, let me go. Look at that belly. I know, Mama. Look. Look. Say hi, Cindy. Say hi, Cindy. Okay, you ready to go back upstairs? My husband, if you notice that mark she's got on her nose, to the left of her nose, he says that's a beauty mark. Okay, go back to your happy place. Thank you, babe. She likes my chair upstairs, my big comfortable chair in our bedroom. So let me turn this heater off. It was starting to get a little warm, but I had it on earlier because it takes a while for downstairs to kind of warm up. And this morning in San Antonio, it was chilly. So, but welcome, do welcome. I enjoy spending my Sunday afternoons with you guys. Even if you come in and you miss the beginning and you're watching, you know, part of the replay. I'm not going to be online too terribly long today. I say that and then it ends up being like an hour later, so. But no, I only designed 2 cards, but I did design 2 cards with some of the new products. So let me just quickly go over some announcements for before I forget. If you do not have any, and I'm gathering them all right now, I'm missing one. Oh, I'm missing the current mini catalog. If you do not have any of our current catalogs, I'm missing one. I miss my mini catalog current ones over at my desk. But if you don't have an annual catalog or our current mini catalog, if you are not on a mailing list where you get new catalogs, we have a new mini catalog coming out in January. And then we also have Sale-a-Bration. So Terry says, yay. Yes. So I created some things the other day in a different group that I'm in, and I'm going to show you those too while I have them right here, just so that you can see some of those products as well. But as far as new catalogs, anybody that joins my email list automatically gets complimentary catalogs. If you order from me every single year, whether it's one order or you order from me every single month or you attend any of my events, you also get complimentary catalogs mailed to you. And my table over here is got stacks of catalogs. I just got to go pick up some printouts from FedEx tomorrow for some things that are going to go. So this year, if you normally get catalogs from me, they're not coming from Stampin' Up. They're going to come from me directly, just because I'm putting some extra things in there for you. And so those are going to be mailed out. Hopefully I can get them out Tuesday. And it'll be really obvious it's coming from me because it'll be different packaging that you're normally used to getting. So those are the catalogs. Even demonstrators can join my email list. I send out a monthly newsletter, and then throughout the month I do send out when we are having specials, promotions, any flash sales, which right now we do have. Last week we had a clearance rack refresh. So sometimes we find out about those about 24 hours in advance, sometimes maybe a little bit earlier than that. So we want to share that with you too, because part of my job is to also let you know how you can save money on your crafting supplies, whether it's getting our fabulous kit special from time to time or participating in clearance rack refreshes, sales promos, whatever is going on. We want to let you know because it's so exciting, you know, especially if you want to tell somebody some good news about, oh my gosh, this is 50% off, or this is 20% off, or this is a flash sale that's going to be this day only. We want to share that with you guys because it's so exciting to be able to get more for your money, right? That's why we do what we do, because Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we already get a discount based on our title. And when Stampin' Up! Has flash sales, clearance rack refreshes, last chance products that have been discounted, we get that discount on top of the discount that customers get. So while customers might be shopping at a 20, 30, 40%, whatever the special is, we get that plus another 20 or 25% off. So that is always exciting. Not to mention, we get those catalogs early. We get to play with all this new product early before anybody else can. These new products, you can't get these until January 4th unless you're a demonstrator now. So that's why I'm able to show you what is coming up. So I want you to be excited about some of the things that are going to be coming up in January, on January 4th. Plus, with January 4th starts the next celebration, which means for every $50 that you order, you get to choose something from this brochure that's absolutely free. And I'm going to show you some of the things that you can get for free today while I'm doing the demo. So, and then there's also a couple of things that if your order's at least $100, you can choose. Hi, Sue. You can choose something for free at a celebration. It starts January 4th and goes all the way through the end of February. So you have 2 months to earn things for free. Yes, Susan, it's always exciting. And then it'll come again later in the year. So even though they shortened celebration to 2 months, it happens twice a year. So that's exciting, something to look forward, you know, later in the year, right before the next set of holidays, which, oh my goodness, you guys, with it being already December 12th, yeah, we have what, 13 days before Christmas? And I just started ordering stuff yesterday. I got on Amazon yesterday and just started ordering things. So, and they'll be here before, they've already started being delivered. So, hi, Joanne. And so, yeah, so anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday wherever you are. It's gorgeous right now in San Antonio, but this morning it was cold. We had a little cold snap happen overnight. So, and then I also want to just stop and say, you know, a prayer for all of the families in the Kentucky area that were affected by the recent storms. I've been looking at pictures online and just cannot imagine going through all of that. So, all of the families that were involved, yes, Terry, all of our fellow demonstrator friends that might be living in that area, that is horrible. That is horrible. And so, please, if you're a praying person, pray for Kentucky and that whole area that was affected, because seeing some of those images and then hearing some of those calls, especially the lady that ended up going Facebook Live, you know, crying for help because she was stuck under a wall. My heart just sunk listening to that call. And so that's something that we need to all stop and you know, and be blessed that we just weren't a part of that. But we also need to think about the people that were, because, you know, families were devastated, people's lives were lost, and everybody's affected to some degree. None of us, I don't think there's one state that's exempt from something catastrophic happening like that. And so, yeah, let's just think about them. So let's go ahead. Let me finish my announcements, because I totally got off track, which is okay. That happens. I have my squirrel moments, y'all. And if y'all watch me regularly, you know I have my squirrel moments. But a couple of days yesterday started a new Paper Pumpkin kit. So if you follow Paper Pumpkin, or if you're a subscriber, you know every single month on the 11th a new kit comes out. And the next kit is called Kisses and Hugs. And if I can remember, I'll show you the picture once I get this camera pointed down. But basically, it is Valentine's themed. It's going to contain enough supplies to create 10 cards and coordinating envelopes. Plus, with this one, there will be an add-on kit. And I have a picture of it too. I just printed out a picture of the little add-on boxes. But Paper Pumpkin is just a monthly paper crafting subscription service that we have. It's a month to month, just like any other makeup kits or food kits that you might give. But this is crafting supplies, and everything that you need is in the box. The only thing that you might need is some paper snips, and maybe if you have a favorite adhesive, but adhesive does come inside the box. Everything is cut for you, die cut for you, pre-punched, pre-scored. I'm going down my list. It has an exclusive stamp set that you're only going to find in those kits. The ink spots, which is a small version of our Stampin' Pads that you can reuse over and over. And then all of the embellishments that you need, whether it's ribbon, any kind of accessories that go with those kits. And you always end up having a few extra supplies left over. And then also Paper Pumpkin subscribers, my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, get free cardstock every single month based on the coordinating colors that are with that kit. So that's just a freebie that I can give just as a thank you for being one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. Now, everything I talk about after the video, in the description, you're going to see the links. So the monthly online ordering special, which I have the monthly online ordering special. When I get this camera pointed down, you'll see the host code. Every month I have an online ordering special that when you order at least $25 off of my online website, you get a free kit in the mail. Everything's die cut for you, embossed, punched. It contains the accessories that you need. The only thing I can't do is the stamping portion. So, but the cards, when I show you, you can see they can be any sentiments of any of your favorite stamp sets that you might already have. You can totally substitute, or you can purchase that particular stamp set that I'm using, which for the month of December, it was Create with Friends. It was $1 million stamp set that my upline designed. So Paper Pumpkin goes through January 10th, and then after that, it changes to a completely different kit. So you'll want to go check that out. There's no obligation. there's no obligation with any Stampin' Up! Stuff. So whether you purchase the kit or you want to try one of the paper pumpkin kits, subscriptions, they're great gift ideas for people that you know that are crafty. Hi, Denise. They're great for if you want to go somewhere and you still want to take a, something crafty along with you to kind of pass the time. They're great for grandparents to have fun projects to do with grandkids. And they're really great and economical for people that are on a budget too, because for 22 bucks, that includes shipping right to wherever you get your mail, whether it's your front door, your mailbox, wherever you get your mail. And so they're really a great deal, and you can't lose by not at least trying. So, and then the last thing I want to talk about real quick before I get this camera pointed down is my online bingo class. That is Saturday, January the 15th. It is online. It will be via Zoom. And I'm calling this one the Love and Happiness Online Bingo Class because we'll be playing some games of bingo, and then we'll also be doing some make and takes. So there's 4 make and takes that are involved, and it will be using the Love and Happiness bundle that is one of the new bundles out of the new January to June 2022 mini catalog. So you can actually go on my Facebook page right now. There's an event set up. When you go to the events tab, the very first event listed is the Love and Happiness Online Bingo Class. It is from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Generally, the bingo portion only lasts about an hour, and then we're doing make and takes. But you'll get a bingo card, a swag bag of product that you're going to use on your make and takes, 4 Stampin' projects using the Love and Happiness bundle. We play games of bingo. You can purchase extra bingo cards if you want. There will be door prize drawings, and the fee is $42, and that includes shipping. So, do you have the stamp set handy? I did not get that one. Which one, Terry? The Love and Happiness? I have a few. That bundle, though, is coming, I want to say it's coming Tuesday if you're asking about that one. I don't know which one you're asking about. But you can go register now. In my event section, like I said, there'll be a link to register for that bingo. And if you register by December 15th, which is in like, what, 3 days, did I say? Yeah, 12. If you register by December 15th, you're going to receive a free early bird prize with your make and take packet. So when you get your packet, you'll have an extra prize in there just for early registration. Yes, the Love and Happiness. No. That one's the one that's coming on. Yeah, that one's the one that's coming on Tuesday. So I can show it on Wednesday when I talk about bingo on Wednesday. Yeah, that one's coming Tuesday. So sorry, I don't have it to show. I just know I want to use it. And I can't show the inside of the catalog. We can only show the outside. So, kind of like a, I'd love to show you, but Stampin' Up! Doesn't let us show the insides of catalogs until the catalogs go live. So, but let's get started. I think I cleaned this up enough. Y'all, this desk was a mess right before I got started. So hopefully, let me move that out of the way. Hopefully I can find everything I need. And then let me bring the special over here. We'll get this camera pointed down. If you come on, say hello. If you're watching me right now, I am live. I do go live 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday afternoons. If you don't see a live, you're probably watching the replay on Facebook, or you could be watching me off my YouTube channel. And if you're watching me off YouTube, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, you can stamp that red subscription button and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you know when I upload a video to my channel. And just as with anybody on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you can also hit the like button. You can also share the video and also be entered into the drawings as well. So looking forward to Wendy. Yeah. What is this? Something is on my desk and something looks broken, but I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna put this aside because I'm not sure where that came off from. Oh, you know what that looks like? That looks like the little snapping part of like one of the cases. But I'm not sure which one. So looks like I'll be using some super glue after the video. All right, I think I've got this cleared up enough to at least get started and show you what I'm gonna be doing. Let me make sure. All right, hey Veronica, welcome. All right, let's get this thing pointed around. Let me pull this back a little bit so you guys can see not all my mess there. Y'all, it's a mess. I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit of my mess. That way y'all know what y'all don't see when I go live. I want to keep it real today, okay? Let's keep it real. I'm just going to turn my camera a little bit and hopefully I won't mess up my live. But if I turn my camera this way, there's a little stash of mess happening there. And then when I go up this way, it starts getting messier and messier. And then I have a bunch of new stuff that it's just stacked on top. And then I don't want to turn my camera too much, only because when you rotate your camera and Facebook, weird things start happening. And then I end up sideways, and then it's like just like I'm sideways. And then when I turn my camera this way, there's another mess happening there that has the monthly online ordering special in that box. And then yeah, just kind of, it's a little messy. Doing lives, y'all, can get messy. But look, doesn't it look neat just looking at this? And I don't know why it keeps wanting to like move. So I'm going to see if I can, sorry if y'all are, let me move this and hopefully this will help keep it up. Let's get this straight. I don't know why it keeps wanting to move. Been there, done that, Terry? Yeah. And then when we're done with the videos, okay, it's not wanting to stay up, so let me do this. I'm gonna let it go and see how far it goes, and that way I know how far I need to. I don't have my case on, so okay, so I need to make sure I'm like up here. I just need to pay attention to my camera here. Yeah, y'all, and when we're done, after we've started moving things around, yeah, it gets even more messy. So I know one time I took a picture of what it was like, the after effect or the aftermath of a live, and oh my gosh, I was even embarrassed for myself. But anyway, this is the monthly online ordering special for the month of December. So when you place an order on my website, there's my website, using this host code. Now you can go to my website and plug in that host code, or if you have the ability to scan QR codes and you're doing something from a phone or an iPhone, you can scan that QR code and it'll take you straight to my website and automatically plug that code in for you. But if your order is at least $25 or more, you're going to get a free kit in the mail in order to make these 4 cards. Everything's cut for you, die cut for you, embossed. It includes ribbon, your accessories. The only thing I can't do is the stamping. And let me see if I can reach in here and grab the stamp set. But the stamp set that I'm using is the Create with Friends. This is $1 million stamp set that my upline Jennifer Cotton designed, and you can see I have an autographed copy. Lots of fun fonts and little words so that you can create basically whatever you wanted to say. These are great for scrapbooking as well, which I do go live. Now I go live. This past week was my first week that I started going live on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Was it 10 or 11? Oh gosh, I think it's 11. I think it's 11, showing scrapbook pages. I used to go live at 7 and then just recently changed it to Wednesdays, but like in the morning time. And so these are great if you scrapbook. Those fonts are nice fonts. And then I also am using the In Good Taste Designer Series paper that is from the annual catalog, because I have a strong feeling. Look at all this paper. These are all the different designs that come in that pack. Lots of textures, whether it's tile, stone, granite, you name it. And then opposite sides have different wood grain textures, lots of different colors. I just love all the colors, and they're very neutral colors. But that's the paper that I'm using for the month of December for the online. And I have a feeling that paper is probably going to go away when the annual catalog that we have right now goes away. Just because it's already been in the catalog this is the second year. And normally designer series paper does not last that long in our product line. Okay, so let me bring up the wheel, and let me just shuffle it one more time. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to give away the I'm going to split these prizes up. So let me grab something to write on. I do prizes every single week on Sundays. The prizes that I give away are what actually I do. So last weekend I did all 4 of these cards. I demonstrated the monthly online ordering special, and we're going to give these cards away. So let me get that wheel moving. We'll do these 2 cards together, and then we'll do, actually let's do this. We'll do an easy one, and then one that's been a little bit more upped a little bit, and then I'll put that one with this one. Just because these 2 cards have a few extra steps and more die cuts with them. So let's give away these 2 cards on the left. I will include envelopes, and for those of you that might be watching me the first time, in order to get on the wheel, when you like, comment, or share on any of my videos, that gets you onto the wheel. Now when you share, which just means you hit that share button and you share this video with your friends or your family on your own timelines. And then in the comment section, you have to type share. That's why you might see other people commenting shared. They've shared the video and they're letting me know. And that's how I can make sure that you get credit. Because when you share, you actually get an extra entry onto the wheel for sharing my videos, whether you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube. Stampin' Up is all that I do. This is my business, and so when you share, it actually shows the video to more people, and I truly appreciate that. And so everybody that joined me last Sunday, your names are on the wheel, whether you liked, commented, or shared. And then let's go ahead and spin this for these 2 cards. Number 1, okay, who is it going to be? Y'all like my ta-da? It's Jessica Garza. Jessica is actually on my team, and she lives in Ohio. And if you notice, I'm just writing her name down off to the side. Her share is the one that got her the win. So people do win when they share the video. So Jessica, you got a couple of cards coming your way. They're great samples to have too. So winning cards Of course, we want you to be able to make the cards too, but winning cards is always a nice thing because then you have cards on hand when you need to send somebody something just to tell them that you're amazing or happy birthday or love you or whatever it might be. So let's just spin this again for the other 2 cards. I love that wheel sound. Get that glare off there. Who we got here? Oh, Veronica, you almost got it. It was Heather. And let me put that down so I can write Heather's name. Congratulations, Heather. I don't recall you ever winning before, Heather. But maybe you have. If you have, it's probably been a while, right? But I have your address. I have both of their addresses, their mailing addresses. So I will get y'all's prizes out to you in the mail tomorrow. And it really is that easy, you guys, when it comes to winning prizes every single week, whether it's a card or whatever else it might be. It really is. And I do appreciate it when all of you share my videos and join me, whether it's a Wednesday or it's a Sunday. These are the 2 upcoming catalogs that are coming out. So once again, if you need catalogs, let me know. I'm going to be showing you all of my papers. I already pulled the paper out. But today, I'm going to be demonstrating the Abstract Beauty 4x6 Specialty Designer Series paper that comes out of the new mini catalog. And did y'all hear what I said? 4x6. When was the last time, if ever, let's see, who might be on here? Stella, Pat, Terry, any other demonstrators that are on. When was the last time that Stampin' Up! Actually sold a designer series paper that was 4x6? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe it's never happened. I remember 6x6, and we have our, our popular 12x12 size, but 4x6? Let me show you this Abstract Beauty paper. I'm going to try to pull, I intended to pull one of each of what's in here. But in this pack of paper, there are 48 sheets of this paper, and it's 4x6. I am just literally pulling out one of each design. Stella says it's been at least 6 years. Pat doesn't remember. I don't remember. Not 4x6. There's 12 designs, you guys. That's why it's taking me a while to pull one of these each out. I'm still pulling. I'm still pulling. There's another one. And there's another one. Yeah, that looks like the same, but it's not. There's another one. This is some fun paper. Fun and colorful. So if you have, if you have some teenage girls or children that love, fun colors like this. I think that's 12 designs. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How did I get 13? Or maybe I just can't count. I think those two. Ooh, no, they're different. Maybe I just can't count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What am I missing? Okay, anyway. Normally when it's 48 sheets of paper, it's 12 designs and there's 4 pages of each. So y'all probably see something I don't right now. But I could be wrong. Let's see. 2 of these look the same. Like these 2 look like they come from the same. Two of these look like they come from the same part, though. Like, these two look like they're from the same, but they have different backings. So, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you guys. But, anyway, this is the majority of it. Let's see. So, look at all these designs. There's at least 12 designs. I know I'm counting off somewhere, or two of these sheets are probably from the same, but they can't be. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, we're using this pack of paper today. This is from the mini catalog, and then of course, you know, our paper is always double-sided, so I'm going to try to flip all this over. There it is. I knew if I looked at the opposite side, I would catch my duplicates. These two are the same, so those two came. So there's 12 designs. There you go. So at least I caught myself there. And look at the back. The back has all these other coordinating colors, which you've got Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, that's this pink color here, Misty Moonlight, which is like this blue, but also Night of Navy. That's probably Night of Navy. Misty Moonlight's on the other side. Pumpkin Pie, and then of course our basic white. So we're going to be using this paper today. Put some tape on that so it stops moving around on me. Now y'all know why I just designed 2 cards. Because I feel like I've been chatting for a day already. So let me move this paper out of the way. And then this is the paper that we're using, and then the stamp set that we're using is a stamp set that you can actually get for free out of this Sale-a-Bration brochure. Okay, this is the stamp set we're using. It's called Special Moments. And let me take a look in the brochure just to double check. Yeah. So this particular stamp set right here, it is a photopolymer stamp set. Look at all of these sentiments. I'm not going to read all of them, but you can see, look at all these sentiments that are on this stamp set. You've pretty much got almost every occasion or every sentiment that you would possibly need. This particular stamp set is free with a $100 purchase during Sale-a-Bration that starts January 4th. So whether you have a $50 wish list, which who doesn't right now, or a $100 wish list, because I pretty much have a rolling $100 wish list at any given time, you can get this stamp set for free beginning January the 4th through the end of February. And then I can show you, they are I took one side off and a couple of stamps are missing because I'm going to be using them. But it's a photopolymer stamp set, which just means you can see through them, and so it helps when it comes to seeing exactly where you're going to be stamping once they're on your clear acrylic blocks. Okay, but yes, this stamp set will be free with a $100 purchase beginning January 4th in Sale-a-Bration, and then you'll be able to purchase this 4x6 paper beginning January 4th, or if you're a demonstrator, you know that you can get it now through our pre-order privileges. Okay, so the first card I'm going to be doing is this one. It's going to be super, super simple. Even beginners can do this. And some of the things that I'm going to be showing you, this card does use we have a new gingham embossing folder. Gingham. Now, gingham can be in almost any color. So think about that. You can emboss, you know, basic white cardstock. You can emboss all of any color cardstock that we have. Y'all know we have 50 colors in our product line. And so, yeah. But on this one, I embossed the basic white matte right here. And then let me show you some of the other things. So I'll just talk about them as I start putting this card together. I did use a Balmy Blue base because Balmy Blue is one of the coordinating colors. And I chose this particular piece of DSP, that particular design, because there's so many fun colors that I like from this piece right here. And so we're going to be working with that one. Now I've already embossed my piece of basic white, so you can see that gingham design. This is a card that can be landscape, or this is a card that can be portrait, depending on however you want to put it. But I did this one landscape. So we're going to attach, let me make sure I'm using the right side up. Yeah. We're going to attach some adhesive on the back. This is not the standard, let me get my little measuring thing out so I can give y'all measurements as I go along. But this mat is not the standard. This one I made 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, and I'm going to put this one in the center because I wanted a little bit more of that balmy blue to show up around the edge. Normally the first mat is like a 4 by 5 1/4, but this one I wanted it to show more. So, and then I have this piece of designer series paper, which is 4 1/4 by 3 is what this one is. We're going to put this one on, and look at the back. Oh, I hate covering, oops. And you know what? That's why I have my glue by my side, because for some reason my we have some really super strong seal, and I don't know, I think it's just me and the pressure of when I put my adhesive down tears my paper. Plus I'm trying to go fast too, and that doesn't help. So this piece of designer series paper, I'm just going to turn it sideways so that you can see a little bit of, yeah, it's laundry day at the Ragsdales. So you can see a little bit more of that embossing kind of behind there. And embossing is a great way to like really just give that extra touch without really trying to overdo it on the card. And we have lots of embossing folders, you guys, lots. Okay, now I'm also going to be using, and these are new. This is something that you can find as part of the Heart and Home collection in the mini catalog. We have new doilies, colored doilies. You have some Misty Moonlight. Did I pull an extra one out of something else? Let me make sure. You have Misty Moonlight, Basic Gray. There is Cinnamon Cider. Yeah, there's only 3. I don't know why I was thinking there was 4. Or why I pulled an extra one out. Who knows? But yes, we have new doilies. And I took one of the Misty Moonlight ones and I cut it in half. The other half is right here, just so I could give a little bit of extra design right there, but not have to use a full one. Now, of course, if you were doing this, you could certainly use a full doily if you wanted. And then let me grab this little piece right here was the excess off of this side, right? Was it this side or this side? I'm not sure what side it was, but this piece that came off, so that I wouldn't have any scraps, I decided to use that and use the flip side of it in order to do this banner piece over here. So in order to do that banner, I am going to use the banner, this part of the Pick a Banner. You've got 2 different sides you can do. And so let me just put that in there and punch that real quick to get our banner. I don't like that one. I think it might have been in there crooked. Oh, that's much better. There we go. That's much better. My piece of paper was in there crooked. Okay, so let me just get those pieces ready. And then I have a piece of basic white scrap that I'm going to be stamping the sentiment in Magenta Madness. And the sentiment that I'm going to be using is just a card to say you're amazing. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this and then punch it. and then trim it down just a little bit, because this is a scrap that I was using and I knew that I was going to be cutting it down a little bit. Now I want this side to have the exact same. You can always look on the back and make sure you're putting it in there straight. And that's what I should have done the first time. So you can do it either from the front or you can do it from the back when you punch it. There we go. See? And then I am just going to use this and use my paper snips instead of getting out my paper trimmer to do this part. And I'm just going to trim it straight like that. Okay, that way I have those two pieces. And then I'm also on this card using the polished pink open weave ribbon. So I've got a little bit of this left, and I'm just going to take a small strip and where's my glue dots? I'm going to put a glue dot. Let me grab a glue dot because I want to help keep this folded in half. So I put a glue dot down at the center, and then when I folded that piece, it kind of helps keep it together so that it's not moving on me. And then you can trim your little ends here. Okay, so let's put this together. Let's get some adhesive on the back of that. We're going to attach this on top directly. We're going to get some dimensionals. Put a couple of dimensionals. And then in the center right here, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive just because I'm going to be attaching this ribbon on the back part. So a little bit of it comes up from the top and a little bit shows from the bottom. And if you're worried about too much, like wasting too much, you can always take little bitty strips and just have them poke out from the bottom and the top. Okay, but I didn't want to use too much ribbon, so I just used that much. Now this doily, we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this doily. And then we're going to put that one right there. And then I already took my little backings off my dimensionals, and then we're going to put that kind of over that. As far as an insert, I'm going to need to put an insert on the inside because it's a non-white base. I did put a white base on the inside, and I'm not going to fool with cutting it right now, but I will put one in. That way whoever wins this card gets a complete card like this one here. So, but that is card number 1. If you wanted to, you could certainly dress this up a little bit more. And if I did, I would probably use the new polished dots. So I think I will. So let me get a couple of these clear ones. Let's do that. Let's dress the prize one up a little bit. I'm going to use 3. Let's put one right there, and let's use another big one. Let's use one. We want a triangle, so let's put one right there. So I got my little triangle happening there. That one's going to look a little different than mine, but I can go back and put some on mine. But anyway, there is card number 1, just showing you some of the new designer series paper that'll be available January 4th, along with some new doilies, a new gingham embossing folder, which as I was going through my stuff, I realized I bought 2. It happens. Not sure how I bought two gingham embossing folders, but I did. The new polished dots. So that's just a simple, fun little card. Lots of colors on it. You can send somebody just to say they're amazing. Or happy birthday. Of course, you know, there was a lot of sentiments on that stamp set, so you have a lot to choose from. And then this other one is just simply going to be this card right here. This one's even more simpler than the other one. Okay, I like simple. I like to play with product too and see how far I can take it without it being like over the top, but I really do prefer simple. Okay, this one we're just dealing with a white base. And if you're a beginner and you're getting started, if you haven't heard this before, whenever you have a card, before you start putting anything together, and you have your base, if you have a personalized stamp or you want a stamp that you made it on the back, you'll want to do that first. And if you have a sentiment that you want to stamp on the inside, you want to stamp that first. Because if you happen to make a boo-boo on this piece right here, you can always flip your card around and end up, you know, covering your boo-boo up. Nobody's going to know unless it's a really bad boo-boo, but and then your piece of paper and your cardstock becomes a piece of scrap, which we all have those pieces of scraps. We all do. But that just gives you an opportunity to correct so that you're not wasting your cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to be using this piece of designer series paper. Look at the back. You could use either one if you really wanted to. This is a Just Jade matte. This one is a 4 by 5 1/4 matte, and then this one is a 3 3/4 by 5 piece of designer series paper. And we are simply going to matte this piece onto this piece of Just Jade. Okay, like I said, this one is going to be super, super simple. There's no die cuts involved, but I did break out the punch heart pack just because these colors kind of remind me of like Valentine kind of colors, right? So let's get some adhesive on the back of this one. And if I missed saying hello to you after I got started, I want to stop and say hello to anybody that's joined. Still having problems with not all comments coming in. So sometimes I don't see comments right away, and sometimes I don't see comments for a few days, which is not good. It's not good. Okay, now the other one, I'm going to be using Blushing Bride when I stamp this sentiment. And this sentiment says, "Where would I be without a friend like you?" And this is using the Heart Punch Pack, which one of them is, this one's larger than the other one. And this one has a scalloped edge to it. So this is a Heart Punch Pack that we have in our annual catalog. And this is what you get. The smaller one can be matte on top of the scalloped one. And this sentiment that I chose literally like fits exact. So we're going to be stamping up "Where would I be without a friend like you," and then I'm going to try to bring it down just a little bit. We're going to stamp that right in the center in Blushing Bride. And then let's get some adhesive on the back of this and mat this on this piece of Just Jade. Let's get a dimensional on the back. We're going to put that one down here in the corner. And then this ribbon that I'm using is Just Jade in gold. And this one is called Braided Ribbon. This is in our annual catalog, and look at that. I chose this one because obviously it's just jade. As you can tell, a lot of our colors coordinate with each other. The ribbon matches the cardstock, any embellishments that might be that same color, and it also has that gold trim in there as well, kind of that stitched gold within there. So I chose this one, and I love the feel of this one. It's a very soft ribbon, and it makes for super, super easy bows. Look at that. Just feeling this ribbon is like, oh, so soft. And then we're just going to trim the edges, trim our little tails. Oops. Fix that. Get a glue dot on the back of that. And then we're going to put that ribbon right here on the side, kind of sideways. And then I am going to use this other color of polished dot, which I have not looked. Let me look, because I want to know. And I didn't see it on the back. Polished dots, page 23. Let's see, polished dots. I never would have known that. The catalog says this is Calypso Coral, and says that this one that looks clear to me, I don't know, everybody's eyes are different, is very vanilla. But now that I look at it, I guess I could see a little hint of very vanilla. So these polished dots, these are new accessories that are going to be in the new January catalog. This left side is Calypso Coral, and the right side is very vanilla. But look how well even Calypso Coral, this is a very light Calypso Coral. Oops. And I say that because you guys look at the stamp set, Calypso Coral. That's the color. So this is a really light color. And I'm just going to put those on there. That color really meshes well with this Blushing Bride color. Put one there, and let me put a small one down here. That way I have my triangle. And that is card number 2. But look, super, super simple. Let the designer series paper do all the work for you. That's it. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's just a few extra items in order to really make a card just pop. You know, as far as, you know, color, design, you don't have to put a whole lot into it. That's why this one is just like, this is also one that you could do a lot as far as, like, if you needed to mass produce this one. You know, you've got, well, you couldn't with that designer series paper because there's only 4 sheets, but you get what I mean. When you need to mass produce cards, think of designs that are super, super simple, that maybe require punching instead of die cutting, because the more you can actually punch, those are easier than, you know, breaking out your die cutting machine and doing it one at a time. But that's a dual punch. We also have the double oval punch as well that has a scalloped edge to it, and then an oval center. But when you're creating cards, think of just simple, easy designs. Work with layers, throw a little embossing in there, add some accessories, and then you have some super duper easy cards that you can easily reproduce, whether it's happy birthday or I love you or have a good day. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the 2 cards today. Thank you, Denise. Excuse me there. Almost wanted to sneeze. But anyway, thank you all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons. I'm going to go update when the video's over. I'll update the description so it'll have all the links that you need. And so y'all just enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons. And I will see you back Wednesday morning. I still can't remember if I go live at 10 or 11, just because I want to say it's 11, because I don't know that I would do a live at 10. But just look out for me Wednesday if you want to join me for page 2 of the layout that we're working on right now. All right, so we will talk to y'all and see y'all later. Bye.